たいた。ひなた？
潮風が頬を撫でる。頬、ごめん遊ばせ。やっ、夏の思い出が力をくれる。やっ、ふん、やっ、はっ、これは夏だけの剣術。弱点が丸見えでしてよ。夏の思い出が力をくれる。逃がさないのだわ。夏の思い出が力をくれる。剣の舞うまま。砂浜に思いを刻んで。ほほ、ごめん遊ばせ。やっ、死角から来るのだわ。舞いなさい。はい、はっ、攻撃続行。
ひなた、ひなわた、まなんな、ひなわた、ひなわた、ひなわた、まなんな、ひなた、ひなわた、まなんな、ひなた、ひなた、ひなわた、ひなた、ひなた、ひなた、なんだ？
人だ人はい私は君の匂い僕好きだな。やっほー君のシードだよ。
両親を共に滅す。はい。
私から目を離せない虎の方向。
トロイぞ。邪水ね、土に帰れ。時はよーく見ててください。気に入ってくれて嬉しい。ストライゾどうとせい。はい邪水ね、土に帰れ。今の曲どう？
今の
何の運命は決した
一心
粘れよ
音楽を一つなぎぺちゃんこにしましょう
ストライゾ。ほう、そこが弱いのか。任用創生。
夏らしい
よ満月俺
今日パンチは君の匂い僕好きだな
Oh, good. That was crit damage. Okay. I was assuming she was crit damage based because I already have a insanely high, well, not insanely high, but I have a really high crit rate. So getting more crit damage would obviously be good. So realistically, yeah, stuff that could roll into more crit damage would be better. I still don't want to like lose crit rate. I then rolled once into it. Like this could, well, this probably can't be better. This could be better, right? Like this obviously is my weak point. I could reroll for that, get some crit damage on it. This I don't want to get rid of because I have the crit rate on it. So this is basically the only thing that could get better. And so yeah, if I can get one of these with crit rate and crit damage on it, I'll get more crit damage than crit rate, but that would be best. But still, she's basically built. Like she's done. She has a good crit rate. She has a good crit damage. The only thing that really could be improved is crit damage.
やっほー君のシードだよ
Oh shit, I don't know which ones I have. God damn it. I should have double checked. I think Jufuku is the one I have the least of. I think I have most of Yishuan's stuff. Damn it, no, I don't know. God damn it. Okay, unfortunately I gotta leave. Oops. Damn it. Why is every other one is like, oh yeah, cancel is the default one. And then this one's like, no, confirm is the default one. Usually you want to make the thing, you want to make cancel, you want to make when a button press appears, you want cancel to be the first one you see. Okay, so your database, what doesn't you, wait, what? Oh wait, is this the right one? This is Corinne. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. It was the tactical one. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, I actually already know. Okay, so the only one I'd be missing for her is this one. So it's a good thing I checked because I had pretty much everything else. And then Yishwan is everything. So I just need to get this one first and make sure I get the alpha path, and then who gives a shit about the rest? Yeah, it is kind of annoying because basically it does show it. It does when I decide the gear, it does show it's new if it's actually new, if I've never even picked it ever. But the problem is it doesn't show which ones has new paths under it. So so it doesn't tell me that that one is one with no paths, which is the problem because I need. Let's see. Okay, so I have some occurrences. I have some combat. Instant gear coins. Yeah, one counter. Cool. I'm gonna go this path anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the. I guess I could do that and do the shop. Let's do this, and then there's a coin one right before the shop, so this might be possible. I was thinking about doing the one on the right the most. Let's do all the combat ones, but. I hate these ones. Like, the thing I need the least is Z merits. So an encounter that's just like, hey, we're gonna give you this. We're gonna give you this thing that no one fucking needs. Like, no one needs. You get so much of this. There's no need for it whatsoever. You know, no one needs this whatsoever. You know? No one needs fucking Z merits, so we're gonna make an encounter that all it does is give you completely useless. And like, what I find really annoying about them is that they're completely useless in this, right? There is literally no point of Z merits within Hollow Zero. It's purely something you can use outside of Hollow Zero. Okay, so are any of these mobile? No. So I can. Oh, hey. Oh, I can't buy both of them, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'll get this, and then I'll get this, and I'll be done. Oh my god. There's like 5 types of bonuses, and these are 3 of the types I don't have. I have 2 types. I have mobile and dexterity, and you give me 3 of the types I don't have. Are you fucking kidding me, please? And again, it's just like, and it rolls again, and it's like, hey, 2 of the types you don't need. Yeah, like statistically, it's a 20. Statistically, if I have 2 of 5 types, or maybe it's 6 types. I think it's 5 though. I think it's stun, dexterity, ultimate, adversity, and now mobile. 4 is 4. But like 5 types. I have a 40% chance of getting something I need, and of 6 rolls, sorry, 6 rolls, one of them, like, was something I need. Really, dude? Like, I understand that, like, once you've gotten buffs, like, so I understand, like, the more buffs you have, right? The more buffs you have, the harder it'll be, because obviously, like, well, technically, yeah, sure. When you have no buffs, you have a perfectly 40% chance of actually getting it, right? But then, as you get more and more buffs, that means you have more uncollected buffs from other types, right? So, like, if each of those 5 types has like 6 buffs each, then sure, like when you have everything, then it's just a 40% chance of getting the 2 that you need. But when you have when you've collected a lot from one of them, then obviously you can't get as much. But your chances are less because you just already have because you already have so this should be the buff. Let's get that one. Now I have that. Cool. 14. Okay, it's probably not enough. Let's stick on the right, and then I can go to the shop. So obviously, yeah, that's what kind of gets frustrating about this, is that, like, it was also especially annoying when, like, like, yeah, so the issue is, okay. But yeah, so the tough thing is that, like, as you get more and more, it's kind of useful. This is also really useful because, let's do that one. Yeah, like this, right? I need mobile and dexterity. And again, just don't get the shit I need. Again, now I've already gotten some of the from the dexterity and mobile buffs, so it's going to be slightly less than 40% at this point. But it's still high. It should be higher than 30% or 33%. So it should be higher than 1/3. So statistically, 1/3 of those choices should be one I need, and if in 6 choices, only one of them was the one I need. So it's just like it gets frustrating when you, like, need something and want to max out with, these buffs, and it turns out that your best odds of actually so it does get frustrating when, like, you only really need one buff. You only need one buff, right? You only give a shit about... And look, and then of course, it really sucks is these two, where it's like, oh, hey, General. You know, the ones I don't fucking need whatsoever. Yeah, thank you. So like that's what also gets kind of shitty, is that when you're like, when you only need 1 of 5, and then they just throw in General, which like, General aren't terrible, like they're not the worst things in the world, but they also aren't great, because they don't work towards any gear, they just clutter up space. And so I'd rather just no General exist at all, because there's no real purpose in...
私が来た。音楽を手伝って。短期決戦だ。せい。具現。配信。
So yeah, it's it doesn't get as frustrating when you're just kind of like, you know, when you want. So let's go for the shop one. Like when you want to get the buffs for what you need, and it seems like my best chance of getting these buffs is just finding the gear or finding the buff in the shop that just maxes out one instantly. Where it's like, yeah. So cool, I'm gonna get more of these, nice. But yeah, like 2 generals. So it's like, yeah, four chances. And again, 2 generals. Thank you. Thank you for throwing some shit in the trash. Thank you for throwing the buffs I need in the trash. Awesome. I don't know what, is this actually dexterity? Like I don't quite get it. And again, nothing I fucking need. Are you fucking kidding me? General, 2 adversity and 2 stun. Like, in these buffs, holy shit, again, nothing I need. In these buffs, I've rolled, and oh my fucking god, could you just give me the fucking buff I need? Like, holy shit. It's just so fucking frustrating when you reset, and it's like, hey, fuck you. Where it's like, statistically, one of them should have been the right path. One of them should have been, at least statistically, one of them should have been. You know, even with the inclusion of General, General buffs, like, I should have a 25% chance of getting this. And so when you fucking refresh 5 fucking times, and you get literally no buff you can use, it's fucking insane. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, let's see that one, I guess. So yeah, this gets really fucking frustrating when you're just like, you're just trying to get the fucking buffs you need, and they're like, you know what? Fuck you. You're gonna get nothing. You're gonna get nothing because fuck you. Oh, attack specialty. Shit, I don't have attack specialty. I don't have an anomaly specialty. Oh, wait, no, there's a rupture one now. Okay, so they added some extra rupture shit. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, like this. This is the thing that basically just upgrades it to full, upgrades it to max, and it's just like, yeah, like that's pretty much the only way I can get a max gear buff in this game now, is because you gotta wait and hope to get lucky enough to get one of these fucking insane, yeah, we're gonna take your gear to the max level even if you don't have the corresponding Resononium buffs. And it's just like, wow. So it's so frustrating when you're just trying to... this is actually a tough one, right? Reduces their defense, obviously, is going to increase your damage. Penetration ratio, and recovering HP is nice. But honestly, I think this is better because this pen ratio is penetrating defense. So if you can just reduce the defense completely, especially at a higher ratio, then... Oh, shit. What was I do? Should I just go through the center? Both, like, there's a few ones that give gear. So I kind of want the gear ones. So, but yeah, the problem with the gear ones, though, or sorry, the problem with the buff that's like, hey, we're just going to flat out give you, like, the ones that are like, oh, we're just going to give, like, we're going to max out your gear score. The problem with that is that you hope that the way it would work is that it would, you would hope that the way it works is that it would, of course it doesn't give me the thing I want. Of course not. No. That would be crazy if it would actually give me, like, again, it's just like, oh yeah, how about every single buff you don't need? Like, how about, like, it's just like, it's so frustrating when you're just like, dude, all I want is dexterity and mobile. Like, that's it. Stop giving me other shit. You know? And they're like, nope. Oh, what do you want? You want this? Okay, we're just gonna not do that. Yeah, so it's just like, that's what's kind of sucky about this, is that you just can't... So yeah, it's just... shit. What do I have more of? I think I have... Oh, okay, I actually have more stuns, surprisingly. I guess I intentionally chose not to get ultimate. And that's what also sucks, is that you're just like... Oh, because it could be cool if I could get dexterity, right? With the one I already have a few on. So, like, that would be nice. But the odds are just so low. Because, like, it's like they weight it against you, which is just so annoying. Yeah, look at this. 4 general buffs. 4 general buffs. Completely fucking useless things that don't improve your gear whatsoever. Like, sure, do they provide a buff? Yes. Do they make the fights in general easier? Yeah, but like this is a weekly thing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to max out those gear things because you get some points for that. So like there is a point in doing this. So it's like, yeah, sure. And to be fair, like if I was doing a harder mode, right? If I was adding in extra shit. Okay, so here's the one that maxes it. Yeah. Again, hey, how did I max out my mobile gear? Yeah. Did I max out my dexterity gear? Yeah. You know how I did that? By fucking cheating. Oh my god, of course I get nothing. Okay, so I could do another one, do another refresh. Okay, damn it. Yeah, so this is the one thing I was getting. Yeah, let's just do that then, fuck it. So basically, yeah, like, did I max out the gear? Yeah, I did. I maxed out the mobile gear and the dexterity gear I had. Cool. You know how I did it? Did I get any Resonium buffs? Fuck no. By getting lucky enough to get the fucking... By getting lucky enough to fucking get the fucking buffs to max it out instantly. Yeah, see, like, look at that. I got 400 Z merits. So it's like, so great, cool. Like, I get so many Z merits because I get 500 essentially every single week. And they're like, here you go. We're gonna get, instead of giving you a buff you could use, we're gonna give you half of something you get every single week anyway. Yeah, and that's the thing. Look at this. And then for doing it weekly, I get another 1,000. So I get 1,500 a week from doing this. And they're like, here you go. Here's 200 or 275 or whatever it was. It's like, great, awesome. Thank you for giving me a fraction of what I get every single week that I don't fucking need. Oh, I guess I could have. But yeah, I mean, luckily I was able to get more of the reinforcement strategy stuff. But yeah, like, it just gets frustrating because you're just like, come on, man. Like, one of the main reasons I'm doing this is just to get more and more. I didn't know that before. To get more and more. Okay, so it seems like I've gotten one of everything now. The only thing I haven't done is done Jane in the original, or I don't know. This is not the original one. So I'd have to do like the normal one. So yeah, I think maybe unlock that. Either way, you know, you get. So like, what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to get everything, right? And I mean, to be fair, like, and I already have one of the, and there's a lot of general buffs. So you can see there are actually more general buffs than any other type. Like there's 6. And so, like, as you get more and more of the buffs, getting all 6 is going to be tougher. Because you need all 6 to get your gear up to max level. So getting all of them is tough. So having the one that just instantly maxes it is definitely more convenient. And it actually really helps if you can hit. You know, so ideally, like, the best thing to do is get a bunch of buffs for one bit, like get all the buffs for one piece of gear, and then get the buff that instantly maxes out the other. so you don't waste Resonian buffs on a gear that you're going to get maxed out via another buff. Like these, like so, maxing your gear makes a difference because the buffs themselves do provide you, buffs, right? So getting these is always good because it does provide you a buff, and the buff that instantly maxes out your gear, it doesn't provide you any of these buffs. All it does is provide you the buffs of the gear itself. So the gear itself provides you a variety of buffs at each level. And so, obviously, you're going to be much stronger if you can get the underlying buffs. If you can get all 6 of these ultimate buffs to max your gear, to level your gear up to 4, then not only will you have all 6 of these buffs all active, but also 4 levels of the gear's buffs on top of it. But for me, it's like, I'm not having a super challenge. So, like, if I did the more challenging version of it, by adding these, sure, right? If I did more challenging stuff by adding all these negatives, then yeah, like any buff would be what matters, right? Getting every single buff possible is what would make the biggest difference. But when you're doing it on relatively easy mode, Jesus Christ, yeah. See, look how many fucking I just don't have. Like I could use it to buy this stuff. I just don't really need it, I guess. But now I have so much. I mean, to be fair, like I guess I could always need it. But oh wow, it's only 100. So I could do that. So yeah, that costs 5,000. I don't make enough that I can spend 5,000. Actually, no, maybe every month, maybe. Well, no, because there's also these. These 2 things these 3 things are very expensive, and I always buy these. And this actually is probably the biggest thing, so I could probably buy these and this every single month without issue. I'm not sure, but yeah, the craftable gear shit is the tougher thing to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's turn this in real quick. Oh yeah, it's the last one, so I'll be done with this today. Nice. And then I'll start on that other event. And then once that event's done, I'll work on Seeds one. I don't think I'm going to do Seeds one today, because I'm not even sure what the... Okay, so this final one must be for him, right? Oh, Robin. Interesting. Why so? Okay. But yeah, so it's tough for him. Oh, okay, so I get to keep them. Nice. I wonder if my choices make a difference, right? Do my choices matter? Like, are those like? Because the interesting thing is that they gave it to me. They gave it to me to keep. So I'm like, are these the same ones that everyone gets, or were these influenced by the choices I made? Oh, this is another one of those combat events there. The one that you do instead of the ones that ascend your base talent, it's that one. So basically, instead of going to the left side where you get your farmable experience materials, it's on the one on the right side. It's the secondary option on the right side that they randomly do, where they're like, "Hey, here's 5 battles and 3 modes, like a normal and hard mode of these 5 types, and then 3 harder types as the third mode." I think. Yes, it's always the same. It's always the same. Oh, this isn't unlocked yet. Okay, so it did just come out. It's always the same. The same type. Oh, oh, but they give you trial use. Okay, so it's seed and those 2. Okay. Oh yeah, eggs. Do mine seed and mine because they're all built. So 55, I don't think she's going to have the final talent leveled up. Oh, actually, that's stronger than mine. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't have enough materials to level it up yet. Oh, interesting. They want to go all physical anomaly then. Well, I would do that, but if I get all to be Jane. Who's the best? That one. Actually, I have a 61, so it's better than 55 trial one.
気だらけ。へっはっチュッお手合わせ願うのだが。
So this is probably Yishuan, right?
今日の占いは
Yeah, that's so. Okay.
夏
Because it was
らしいの音が待つ姉弟子
it was
一切の
it was all about using ultimates. I'm like, oh, using ultimates. Okay, that's obviously going to be
どんどん
Yishuan because Yishuan has two types of ultimates. Okay, I was gonna say like, yeah, I'm glad it wasn't more than one ultimate because like I barely had enough time to even generate that one.
そろそろ夏らしいことどの味はくむやっほー火力アンビナンバー05トントントントントントントントントントントントントントントントン
Oh god damn it! No, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. I chose Jane. I noticed at the last second. I was like, oh wait, that's not a smiley face. That's a frowny face, or that's a neutral face. And I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. Get me out. Exits. It's kind of annoying because it's like, dude, could you like maybe just fucking choose the previous one? Like, could you just pull from the list I chose from the previous one? You know? Could you just fucking do that? Like, obviously this is the exact same thing. Why would you not just automatically pick the one I had before?
あんたがサンプルになって深呼吸してステージが私を呼んでる いい戦術甘くなって大丈夫まだピクシーの全速力体勢が崩れた
That's weird. I think that they made these much easier. Either, I mean, obviously, well, no. Maybe my team is really good. I remember these being actually like challenging, even on this level. Like obviously the hardest one was the last tier is the hardest one. But I also remember like these being kind of hard.
今日のどの値をご指名かしら
Or maybe this is power creep, perhaps.
思いは刻んで連続得点なのだわ。
西を開けろ。
波しぶきがザッポーン。すぐ終わるわ。差し貫くのだわ。よーく見ててね。弱点見てお手合わせ願うのだわ。いちいち相手してられないのだわ。姉弟子さみ今日の占い海の
人は
お前
戦場と台所どっちにお呼びだ。
どんどんワニャどんだどんどんワニャ。
一丁強火でいくか。
そこだ。邪水め土に帰れ。
生きたやろ。
どうとせえ。
Oh, all these unlock at once? I thought maybe, yeah, like these ones where they're like, yeah, you can't pick the, oh wait, no, maybe this one. Or wait, can you pick these? Oh, wait, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I don't know why they picked it in such order, though. Like, all the other times was always Astro Seed thing, and now they're like, no, we're gonna start with Seed for some reason. Oh, just the one thing. Yeah, so this is easier then, because I remember these challenges having like more than one boss. Which made it super challenging because it's like, yeah, each boss was taking, like, each boss is better because you only have to focus on one thing, but you have to fight more. You have to fight them back to back, which was like, oh, okay. Wait, oh, I see. Wait, what? It's so weird. Why? And it's also kind of weird because it's like, you always want to have Astra first to do her skill and get it the fuck off the field. So I don't know why you'd ever pick Seed first.
びでまんべんなく焼こうね。甘く見せてまだまだ。犬も歩けばシードに当たる。隙だらけ。今よ加減はわかんないな。自分の身を守って。チャンス。まだまだ。今よ絶対に引かない。
Yeah, that's why that one took longer because of the fucking immunity phases. Where it's like, yeah, and of course, the fact that he gets the asthma shield just extends everything. You have to either burst them down, but the problem is the only real way to burst them down is to get a stun, which is practically impossible when you have only two attack agents.
アンビ、君そろそろ本番か。命令を待つわ。
Okay, so this will be interesting, because before you had to only do this with Orphe, which kind of sucks, so now we actually have a full actual team. So we'll see how this actually shakes out. Yeah, she's tough. Like, I mean, she was always tough because she had so many fucking dodge attacks, which is good. Is good when you have to, like for the purification shields, the way you can lower the purification shield really quickly is by doing counters or dodge counters. So you do the parries or the dodge counters, and then you break it much quicker. So having a character that does that many attacks is good to a degree, but it also makes it kind of hard because you okay. Oh yeah, it was the bottles. Because I thought it was going to be the thing I just did, but no. Okay, so cool. So that will be easy to do, and then I'll work. Shit. Yeah, these both have. I mean, this is 27 days, so I have tons of time. So I'll work on the Brave boon next. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I've done all I wanted to do for Zenless today, so I will be back on later today to probably play a little Genshin, do some of my weekly bosses, and then on much later to play some Borderlands 4. Because Borderlands 4 is out, I've changed up my build to do Dead Ringer instead. Although, I was looking online, it seems like the green tree is actually the better one, the one with the Eldritch Blast. But I was doing the Phase Familiar, and it was just a little too uncontrollable and hard to like do burst damage and stuff. Because it's like I can do turn it to a badass, but like it only increases damage by 50%, and then he can die. So it's like, and maybe in the early game, I need to focus more on maybe health regeneration and life steal and stuff like that. Maybe I need to do more of that so that my trouble can stay alive at all times. Because there have been definitely some times where it dies because it just gets in the thick of things. It's being targeted by everything. So maybe I need to have more life steal at early game, and then later in late game, once it might be one of those things where it's a little more balanced in endgame. Maybe they balanced it for endgame. So I'm hoping that it's balanced for endgame. I doubt it will be. I just think that the other ones will scale better than that does. But there was also one aspect too with the Spark Remnant, which I hadn't gotten to in the rightmost tree. I was like, oh, if I can get the Spark Remnant from the far right tree, where every 2 seconds, like I have a 10% chance for all my gun damage to turn into a Spark Remnant that can do 300% gun damage, which means it will always scale to my gun damage, and I can trigger it every 2 seconds. So as long as I have a high fire rate gun that can reliably trigger this Spark Remnant, that will be insanely powerful. So yeah. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.